done before you start this?
I'm gonna roll a joint while we're doing it.
There you go.
Okay, zoom in. What? Okay, I guess that's the best I'll get. All right, welcome to Conspiracy Talk Podcast. I'm your host Ali, and we got my friend Ryan over here.
What up?
Ryan is in the U.S. territory.
Yeah, boy. West Coast all the way.
All right, let me just get a refill and we'll start.
Hell yeah.
Right, if you want, just tell the viewers a little about you, whatever you want to say without giving too much information. You know.
Right. My name's Ryan. I'm 33 years old. Just had my birthday in December 3rd. I come from a small town in Washington State. And born and raised. I like to go hunting and fishing and kayaking. I like to go deep woods exploring. I'm a naturalist, herbalist, and truther. I speak the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Like most people, my life is
Ryan, you know why I'm laughing? Because like it's called conspiracy talk, right? I'm like, Ryan, say a little about yourself. You're like, yeah, I like camping. TikTok. You should be like, how you got into flat Earth and like how we know each other. What's the first thing that woke you up about flat Earth? Like conspiracies, you know? It's like a dating profile. I like to go out on Saturday nights.
my father, when I was very young, got me into politics and truth. And he started out with the JFK files.
Hmm.
And so it started out with JFK, 9/11, and um, you know, basically the Iraq War and how it was, basically a CIA op and a setup um, with Mossad, funny hat people agents. And if you ever feel the need to dive down the rabbit hole, look up Dancing Israelis.
Yeah.
It's a good place to start.
Like at the same time, I have to be careful with YouTube because it's like I'm on my final fucking violation. So if we talk too much, they might give it a red flag and like fucking ban my channel. So we have to talk about like stuff, but not too much information because then they're gonna fuck with my shit. You know what I mean? And I don't want to lose my channel because I'm almost at 1,000. Uh, uh, but yeah, let's go into because you know flat Earth is ridiculed. If you talk too much conspiracy, the stuff that they really don't want us to touch into, that's where the red flag, and then I don't want to get in trouble with. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like the flat Earth, everyone looks at flat Earth as it's stupid and it's ridiculous. So yeah, flat Earth, we can talk about it day and night, and people will call us crazy. It's fine,
Right.
you know. And like the Hitler shit, because I don't want to say too much about the JEWs because you know they run their shit there. But I'm saying
My car.
all the shit that we got
My car.
taught. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess we're done here. Yeah, we are.
Sorry.
Uh,
Oh, you're with people.
yeah.
Are you working? Fuck.
He's just did a walk around.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me get my drink. Like, yeah, it's true. This shit I can post on Facebook, but YouTube, I have to watch myself.
Yeah. I'll be right. Can do.
like I was saying about Hitler, like we got told Hitler was a complete piece of shit. But
Right.
then you look into the history. You gotta have a seat somewhere. We can't do a podcast while you're like walking around and shit.
Well, I will be seated here momentarily.
Okay. Well, as long as like we can have a conversation. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like the whole thing started with usury, as far as I know, right? The
Yeah.
the 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 people, whatever the JEWs, they were doing a lot of usury and they were making money off of the Hitler's
Mhm.
people or whatever, and they didn't like that because these guys are just making money and they're keeping it to themselves. They're not contributing to society. They're just keeping it to themselves and they're making their people rich. And Hitler didn't
Well, if
like
you get
that.
kicked out of 109 countries, let's say you're going to a bar, right? And you got kicked out of 109 bars. Is it the bar's fault or is it your fault?
Exactly.
You're gonna have to look at the bigger picture. It started out with the international banking system. So the JEWs were going and creating this money loaning system with huge interest rates, and also at the same time they were clipping coins. And so when the Rome found out that they were doing this, they expelled them from their country because it would bankrupt the people. It would put the people in a situation where they're like, okay, these coins don't weigh as much as they do, but we're paying high interest rates on top of loans that they created, and it pulverized the people.
Like, plus, I learned something recently, and it's mind blowing because I'm sure all the banks are doing this, but there's no way to prove it. But it's weirdly suspicious how my Visa balance. Like, I always pay that shit on time, but I always find like whenever there's like the next payment, there's always like a balance of $60-$70, and whenever you ask them, they're like, "Oh yeah, there's always some payments that have gone through or not gone through." Because what I was gonna say was some guy that worked at the bank, right? Let's say there's a million people with accounts. He took 10 cents off every account, okay?
Yeah.
And let's say I think what he's gonna have $200,000. I don't know how much, whatever. I'm not that good with maths, but no one fucking noticed because it's 10 cents. So I'm like, you're telling me the banks are not doing this shit till this day? I'm fucking sure, bro. It's like, when people say, why would people lie about the shape of the earth? I'm like, everything is built on lies, fuck. Why would they tell you the truth about the shape of the earth when every possible aspect you could think of has been lied or manipulated for us to have the perception of reality that they want us to have? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
So if
and
you go to Google Maps, right, you'll see that all of Antarctica and different areas of Antarctica is owned by a different region, by a
huh.
different country. And that's where the United Nations made their pact. Is the one area is owned by the Rothschilds, one area is owned by the British Kingdom, one area is owned by Israel, one area is owned, and it's all. If you do the research, they're all owned by different areas of the world, and they use these resources that they found, these mountains. I'm talking mountains as big as Mount Everest of coal. And so they take these resources that they don't want us to know about because only the government can control it. And
Yeah,
then they want to say, oh, there's a shortage on coal when it's infinite, just like oil.
exactly.
Oil is the blood of the world. And, there's more oil than there is water, I'm sure. Maybe not water, but, it's infinite. It's always going. It's always coming. Like,
But
you tap into a vein and you'll get so much out of it before it dries up. So, it's like they hide this land for us for a reason, and they made a pact with the United Nations that anyone that gets too close to finding out the truth is going to get arrested.
yeah. And everyone's like, oh, how could they keep this lie controlled? Did you ever heard of fucking NDAs?
non-disclosure agreements. Exactly.
You know, that's how these, and they're some NDAs are like what, for 10 years, God knows what, like these classified projects and shit.
Right.
Like my brother showed me the Oculus Rift or whatever. He has like the third edition or whatever, and I played a
Right.
little bit, and I was like, it's scary how you could get addicted to this. Let alone if you look into MK Ultra, I'm like, bro, if they want to program your mind, like already they can do that to you. But I'm like, if you wear this shit, I think it's like a lot easier.
Exactly. Yeah. So like our phones are listening to us whether we like it or not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, as me and you talked about, let's say, purple weather jackets, purple rain jackets, purple cold weather jackets. Eventually, if you look up on your Amazon, it's going to show you purple rain jackets. And because, not because you want one, but just because you mentioned it, because you talked about it.
My brother is telling me I'm using TikTok spyware. Meanwhile, he gets the smart TV that he's too lazy to fucking press the through the keyboard. He wants to talk to the TV. Hey, TV, look for this. You know, it's like getting a Siri or whatever, and you're saying TikTok is Chinese spyware. They're all spyware. And plus, when you get the smart shit in your house, especially the smart TV that's listening to you, like, what do you think?
Yeah, I found out that they use Wi-Fi radio waves to determine where you are in the house.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo, your heat.
You know what you just told me? That was in Batman. Do you remember the Batman with
sound waves?
Yes, yes, yes. With Heath Ledger. I think that's the Batman. With Heath Ledger, is it?
Yep. Yes.
That's it, bro. And you know what's crazy? It's like, first I didn't want to watch movies because I'm like, they're telling us so much lies, but at the same time there's so much truth in the movies too.
Right.
As far as
true.
yeah, but well, like the technology, whenever you're thinking technology, you're thinking this is like too advanced or bullshit, but it's actually real. And if whatever they're showing us, they probably have the fucking 20th generation of that.
Right.
They're not just gonna show us technology that they have right now. They're gonna show us what they've had, what they have now, and what they're working on in the future. Fuck.
Exactly.
So it's like, so I bet you all these fucking TV shows, just like the actors, you know, Denzel Washington talks about him channeling the spirits to help him act. So it's like, and they're doing what is it called, method acting. So it's like, not only are the musicians channeling spirits to help them write music, actors are channeling spirits to help them act. Just like the reason why Heath Ledger died is because he channeled the certain spirit to play this role, and he couldn't deal with it, and it fucking drove him crazy. That this is the pact that they make. It's like they have to make deals with the devil, and it's not like you're making a deal with one devil. You're making a deal with these spirits. These certain spirits are gonna help you achieve the things you want to achieve, but you're gonna be working like a dog. They're gonna be like in your mind. It's gonna be all kinds of shit. And plus, I'm thinking, if that's happening, they're probably making deals with these spirits as far as the spirits like, okay, let me take over and fuck your wife for once.
Right. Yeah. I totally believe it.
Because think about it, a spirit, all he wants is like, if he's never eaten or have had sex or whatever, the first thing would be like, yo, I need to experience sex or whatever, you know, and the next would be like a cheeseburger.
Right, yeah. I mean, who knows what they're capable of? Like these demonic spirits that they,
Bro, it's
have,
everywhere. So it's like I have so much anxiety with everything, and I guess I'm always looking for excuses why not to do the things I want to do, because I'm like, oh, I'm scared this not gonna happen. But it's like when you look into all these spirits, demonic spirits being everywhere, it doesn't motivate you. But at the same time, you realize you are protected, because if you weren't protected, you would already be dead.
Right.
But I have crows following me, and it's not funny, bro. It's like, if I'm going somewhere, they're gonna be on the path where I am, or they're gonna fly in front of me. or they're gonna be like right where, like on the street I'm gonna be driving on, and there's always one or three.
Well, ravens are supposed to be like one of the smartest birds. You know, they
Yeah,
can talk and they can count. They found that crows can count because they would drop a nut or a seed or a shell, you know, something, some kind of, you know, walnut in the road, and then wait for the car to run over it. And
yeah. So it would break the nut for him.
right,
Yeah, but what does that have to do with counting? Instead counting.
they can count and wait for the car. Okay,
Ah.
I'll be available.
Yo, here I got an idea for you. But you're like a church dude. I don't. It's like you're still going to church.
No, I'm not currently going to church. I'm
Why
busy.
don't you like to make some side money? Start an OnlyFans with your girl.
Right.
Yeah, you know, if I had a hot girlfriend, I'd be like, and if she's down, I'm like, yo, why not make some extra cash? You know what I mean? It's like, and like spice it up.
Right.
Put some like masks and costumes. So like hide your identity if you don't want to show. But me, it's like I'm a show person. So it's like I would be proud to show my face. Like I fucked this random chick, bro. She lived in Ottawa, and it's like crazy freak, best blowjob in the world, and then just randomly she just whips out like a bong, and I'm thinking this bitch is smoking weed. She was smoking a fucking meth in the fucking bong, bro.
Yeah, it filters all of that shit out. I heard.
So it's being smarter with meth.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's smarter, right?
That's true. It makes sense that you say it, but it's chemicals anyway. So it's like, does it make it less harsh? I wouldn't know. Anyway, like, so she just whips it out, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Is that weed? She's like, no, it's meth. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it's just
Right.
crazy random bitch, like the sex was phenomenal, but it's just like, and then she straight up told me, I'm like, yo, when the last time you got checked? She was like, she just started laughing and she got rude, she got mad. I was like, yo, I fucked this bitch raw like an idiot. That's why I asked.
Right. Yeah.
And she got mad. She got angry, and then she told me like flat out like I was like, when was the last time you got checked? She told me like fucking years ago, and I was like, how many guys do you think you've had sex with since then? She's like, many man. So I just heard that song from 50 Cent in my head, many man.
The 50
And
Cent song.
speaking of this, bro, like they said in the end days, there's gonna be a lot more death, destruction, chaos, and especially like debauchery, bro. It's like now
Right.
more than ever, I think more women want nothing to do with the relationship, and it's called ethical non-monogamous or whatever.
Yeah, ethnically non-monogamous. Yeah.
Fucking
Right.
bullshit, bro. They just they could take up fancy terms for the whoriest things.
They do. Yeah.
Let me mess up. Call you back. Yeah, so it's so hard to find like because I would say the freaks, bro, want nothing to do with the relationship. There's some rare ones. I guess it's
Well,
not conspiracies,
okay.
but
Like, abortion is at an all-time high,
oh yeah.
right? And
And these swinger clubs and these orgies is an all-time high. Gang bangs, orgies, all this shit, all-time high. I can tell you, bro.
right.
I've never seen it so much. So many women talking about E&M bullshit than ever. It's like straight up saying, I don't want to commit to nobody.
Right.
Because I had a conversation with a girl, and she was saying it was the same thing. She wants us to be a couple, but she wants us to be able to have 2 or 3 partners each. It's like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm trying not to catch STDs. First of all, this is like literally being an open orgy, people dating,
Yeah.
and I don't want that, bro. I don't want to stay clean.
Right.
Anyway, back to the conspiracies.
Yeah, back to the conspiracy.
uh, uh,
If anyone's interested, look up the Gleason's map on Google, and it'll show you the exact, like, basically land pattern of how the naval ships operate. And this map has been around since the 1800s. If you look at flight patterns, if you're wondering why the flight patterns on Google like look so weird, it's because that they're not following like the Google Maps. They're following the Gleason's map. You know, the basically the naval map. So let's say like from Seattle to Hawaii, right? It'll show like it's supposed to be, you know, a straight shot, or let's say from that's not very good. Not a very good. Like I guess it's not a very good way of putting it. Let's say from New York to Japan, right? It's in the flight pattern, you're gonna see some kind of weird like detour. But if you look on the Gleason's map, it's a straight shot. You know, they might have to stop to refuel or whatever, but it's a straight shot.
Plus, the lines of the maps are not exactly the way that they actually are, because they lied about everything. And then another thing is the whole world's at war, but they all agree that no one can go to Antarctica.
Right. Well, war is beneficial. War is the way that we can depopulate the planet legally.
And make money at the same time.
50,000 troops. Yeah. You want to send 50,000 troops to their death? That's 50,000 less white Americans. You know, because, you know, back then, all wars were fought by, you know, white Americans. Like, the JEWs never went to a war. You know, they don't help in wars.
I've seen documentaries of black people helping, like even though they were slaves, they were helping in war, and like even other races involved, even natives. I think the reason I even heard the reason we won the war is because the natives that were helping in the war, they had like this specific language that was so rare in only 2 or 3, 4 tribes, that they were able to communicate and shit, and that's how we won the war or whatever. Which I don't even believe that we won the war, but I'm just saying.
Well, no, we didn't win the war because we chose the wrong side.
No, they just continued what the Nazis were doing.
Exactly. They took all the Nazi scientists and put them into NASA and, you know, the space program, because we had to beat the Soviets to the moon. When you can't land on a black and white reflection
Exactly.
of the Earth on the firmament, it's a reflection.
It's not even. It was all like the first moon landing or whatever. This was all fucking 1960 CGI and bullshit. Fuck. Like, you know, they're saying Russia and US were fighting to go who's gonna go to the moon first. They're all like this, bro. They're all got the hidden fucking hand, whatever the fuck. They're all buddies, but they have to make it look like it's like the car companies. I believe it's the same thing for the car companies. They all look like they're in competition, but they're all buddies, bro. How come one technology comes out on one car and next you know all the cars have it?
Right.
Well,
it's like this.
It's just like phones. It's the same shit. Every aspect of technology, you know, that we're thinking that people are in competition. They're all buddies, bro. It's just the game of the name of the game. Fuck, whatever sells.
Right. So like Trump, to get votes, he said, "I'm gonna put American first." Like I am American first. But then you see him wearing the little hat and kissing the wall, and now he is too. He's GW-ish, right? He's all for the funny hat people, and he's not putting America first. And it's proven because, like, right after the truce between Gaza and Israel attacked hospitals that they claimed that Hamas was hiding
Bro,
secret
he's
agenda.
another puppet. Don't believe anything Trump says. First he was anti-jab, now he's for. Or first he was for the jibby, now he's anti-jibby. But I would say don't say the
Right.
that country's
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just it's not a good feeling that I would think I'm in a free country, but I have to watch my words because yeah, especially the social credit score shit. This could all like blow up in my face in like 20 years or who knows what if this social credit scores crap actually happens, right?
Right. Well, they don't want people wait. They don't want too many people waking up at the same time. That's what censorship is about. They don't want the truth getting to the mass.
Yeah. Well,
And
luckily I
when
don't
you
have
have
20,000 fans right now.
right, and when you have a free speech, platform, let's say like how TikTok was, right? They realized that and was like, you know what, we're gonna censor what they can say now. We're gonna take words and make it to where their live broadcast gets taken down,
Yeah.
or we're gonna put restrictions on their account because we can't have the truth getting out there. We can't it's bad for other nations.
Because BlackRock, what is it? BlackRock runs everything, and BlackRock is like,
BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard. It's more than just one organization. It's more than just CIA, FBI. It's more than just one.
did you
If
did
it was just one, it would be easy to take them down. But there's multiple of these.
yeah, it's a spider web. It's literally a spider web. It's so hard to track it down because they've made it like that. Just like the truth, everything is especially with AI now. Everything is so twisted, and as far as information and whatever, you don't know what's real and what's fake to differentiate.
Right.
It's like,
You have to do your own research. And people are so busy, with taxes and with, the poverty that our government have created that they don't have the time to do or to think about a Google search.
yeah, they don't want to think.
Look at natural, if you do a Google and say, oh, who was behind 9/11, it'll say 7 hijackers.
Exactly. Exactly. They don't want to research. They just want to ask Siri the truth, and Siri's gonna tell them what the powers that be want them to think.
Right.
Yeah, it's just stupid. But it's like the like people still are wearing masks, bro.
Yeah, I know. I see it. I go to Walmart and I see people wear masks. I go to Safeway, Fred Meyer, or any grocery store, and there's going to be old people that obviously haven't taken the time to do the research and to figure out, hey, this mask is causing me oxygen deprivation. It's making me susceptible to false information because I do not have the oxygen in my brain to think anything different.
What's worse, there could be some people wearing a mask inside their house.
Yeah, they do. I've seen it. They make social workers and people who take care of the elderly, wear a mask in the house and in hospitals and stuff.
That's sad.
In grocery stores, the clerks don't have to wear a mask, but you'll see a plastic, a plastic screen, or and it's like, okay, you're basically depriving yourself of oxygen because you think that there is a contagion that is going around like a virus, and it's causing people to get sick. It's like basically COVID is the flu, right? That's why I don't take flu shots anymore. I found out that COVID is the flu. I'm not going to get a flu shot. I'm going to keep myself clean and eat healthy, right? And take natural supplements and vitamins and detox heavy metals out of my body from the Wi-Fi radiation, from all of these 5G cell towers. It's much bigger than what they tell us on CNN or Fox or MSNBC or any news outlet. It's much bigger. It's not that there's a virus
Okay.
You know,
Like what heat? What temperature? 100 degrees? What?
I do not know the specific temperature. If I did, I would tell you, but I don't want to say a lie
But you
out
would
there.
think freezing. So you're telling me cold doesn't kill bacteria? Like you freeze it, or it just stays like in a.
Bacteria. Well, when you freeze your sperm, right?
It doesn't die, I guess. Does it die? No. You could freeze your sperm. You know what? That's a good idea. I think I should do that. Like if I don't have kids.
Yeah, there's no problem in freezing your sperm.
Well, I guess you have to go to like a certified place. You can't just buy like little jars yourself and stash in your fridge. Probably have to go to like some company or something. I heard if you and your girlfriend or wife have sex every week compared to every month, if you do it every month, it's gonna be a boy, and if you have a lot of sex, it's gonna be a girl. Because if you wait, like like your energy and everything is like much stronger, and I heard that's what makes a male.
I cannot hear anything, but you might have to hang up because I cannot hear nothing. I don't know why. I think it's because I disconnected my Bluetooth.
Well, because you're walking, bro. It'd be hard to hear.
Yeah, I cannot hear nothing.
Yeah.
End the call and call me right back.
Oh. Okay, bye. Hey, we're gonna switch to Facebook over here. Peace, everybody. How do I?